the offering rooms, many. And I told you this is for high class. And that is the sanctuary, one.
Okay, just one, the priest and the king, high priest.
The king.
Excuse me, sorry.
Okay, Habibi, before you leave,
Okay, do you know that we call here Luxor Upper Egypt? Do you know that?
Luxor what?
Upper Egypt.
Upper Egypt, yes.
But Cairo is Lower Egypt.
Yes.
But if you look at the map, it looks the opposite. You know, Lower Egypt, Upper Egypt. Why that? Because the river Nile flows from south to north. That's why we call here Upper Egypt. What are the two main flowers in ancient times? Do you know? And papyrus. Papyrus for Cairo, Lower Egypt, and lotus for Upper Egypt, Luxor. Look here, please. That is lotus. Come backward, please. That is lotus flower. It looks like a water lily. That is lotus. And that is papyrus. And that is Cairo. Cairo this way. And Luxor is here. This is papyrus, and that is lotus. That is the papyrus. And means the king who built this area is the king of Upper and Lower Egypt. And instead of making a statue, he did something different. Okay? So that is lotus flower. Okay? Lotus. Now, one more test. And I would like to know if Mohammed is a good teacher or not. We have two pictures here. One of them is the king, one of them is a god. Can you tell me which one is the king? But concentrate first.
That's the god. That's the king.
The king, which one? In the right. How did you know?
Because
the two cartouches. Look, the yellow cartouches in the top. The honeybee. You see the honeybee?
Yes.
Coronation and the goose are the birth name. So that is the king. What is this one? It's a god. How did you know?
The human representation.
This is because you see the names in the columns. You see the columns? And with the two blooms. Amun Re with the two blooms. Now, where is Amun Re name in hieroglyphic here? Amun Re. It's repeated many times here. That is I-M-N Ra. That is Amun Re, the main god of Egypt. This is Amun Re. Amun Re. Okay?
And it doesn't matter that
it doesn't matter.
Like,
it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Amun Re, Miri. This is Miri. Miri means beloved of.
So if you see the cake and the sun and the feathers.
Yes. He would like to say this king, beloved of Amun. The cartouche. You see the cartouche?
Oh, la madre de Dios.
It means this king, beloved of Amun. That means the favorite by Amun.
The favorite of the
So who's the king?
The king, this is Thutmose III, the stepson of King Hatshepsut.
The best.
Is written. Jehotimus, yes. This is Thutmose III. Jehotimus. I can read, you know. Jehotimus. This is Thutmose. Eye of Horus means healing. And this one, yes, I will tell you something about it, you know, because this is a lovely story. Okay, that is the sanctuary. Who used to go inside the sanctuary? Only two people.
High priest and the king.
The king. But the king was not living here. In behalf of the king, the high priest, he used to go to the sacred lake in the early morning, clean his body, come here, knock on the door, because it was locked with a double-leaf door. It was sealed, and knock on the door. Why? To ask the statue in the altar inside to let him in. And it's a kind of respect. And he break the seals, remove the lock, and he walk to the statue, burn his incense. Okay? And then he comes back here. People, maximum they could come here to leave their offering. Who used to carry the offering to the statue?
High priest.
The high priest. The high priest. And he offered the offering here to the statue and withdraw backwards and lock the door and seal it for the next morning. For sure, at the end of the day, Mohammed and his group, we left the offering here, we leave back home. So the high priest and the other priests, about 1,200 priests used to live here, used to attack the sanctuary again and take all the food for themselves. And this is the corruption. You know, in every religion, even in Islam, Christianity.
Wait, what I didn't understand. So the offering was food?
Food, yes.
Oh, I thought the incense.
But no. Oh, for food, ducks, and everything. Because the people used to come here and ask for healing from Amun Re. So they carry
the people
fruits,
would take
vegetables,
offerings,
yes,
but the priests were the only ones who
benefit,
get to carry
they
them.
benefit for everything, and this is the main income for them.
Oh my God.
It's a game. It's a game. Okay. Now I would like to give you 5 minutes to walk inside the sanctuary. You see the ceiling. You will start in a blue background, and all the carving. And you know Alexander the Great had got a half brother. His name is called Philip Aridice. Half brother. He was melancholic, insane, and he carved everything inside because it's ancient Egyptian sanctuary damaged and rebuilt again. Okay, you can give you 5 minutes to walk inside. I will be waiting for you.
So he was carving like in Greek or in Roman?
No, Egyptian hieroglyphic. But he carved himself like a pharaoh. He was very smart to get the support for the throne of Egypt.
Right.
Okay, enjoy. And
Prego, sono qua, prego.
Let's go all the way to the altar.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, well, we have to wait for Sherman. My camera won't play. Can you take a picture? This is the altar. I can't take a picture on there. Take a picture.
Siamo qua, signori, dentro il mondo sacro del Tempio. Che si chiama santuario? Il santuario è una camera, la prima camera dove c'è un
Okay, Tiffany.
si metteva la vacca santa per fare le offerte.
Can you go behind the altar?
La camera dove facevano le offerte e infatti si vede il tempio seduto, un biglietto,
It's like a rock. Oh, it's been chipped off. There's some steps going up.
Perché loro hanno immaginato tutto il tempio come se fosse un mondo dove c'è il cielo, quindi c'è solo le stelle, poi si vede lì davanti.
I don't see any paint. Oh, there's some paint in the corner. Oh, the stars. Oh, you can really see the blue over there. No.
everyone wanted to be like Osiris,
Right.
even during their life.
Okay, so
Because Osiris is the Lord of the hereafter. That's the one who's going to take care of them in the hereafter. That is the one who is responsible for final judgment.
So if you're a king and you're alive,
Yes.
you want
You-
to be
I'm
pictured like that
like
too,
this, like
even
Osiris,
though you're not dead
because
yet.
they would like to be very close to him, to the
Okay.
God of the underworld. Now, I think the last exam today. Now we have two cartouches. How can we read this text? Right to left or left to right? Left to right. Which is which? Where is the birth name and where is the coronation name? Look, we have one cartouche, and this is the second cartouche. Where is the birth name and where is the coronation name?
This would be the coronation name, and this would be the birth.
Excellent. How did we know? You see the honeybee?
right.
Coronation. You see the goose and Sarah? The birth name. Excellent.
I have a question about the arms. So it's the right is always over the left
Sofia,
when they
Sofia,
cross it. So the right is
Sophia.
always over the left.
Yes, in the top, yeah.
это высоко садится Hatshepsut. Это принесли оттуда, город мертв. Только все уже погибли.
And when we pray, we pray like this. Till now in Egypt, Muslim.
Oh,
In the mosque, we pray like this.
interesting. Old customs never die.
Yeah.
Okay,
Imagine, you see the cartouches here cut very deep.
yeah, they are.
Can you guess why? What did the second bat habit from second?
Oh, erasing someone else's.
Yes, and published his name in history. So, when you find anything in Egypt cut very deep, it belongs to Ramses II. Why? Because what he used to do,
To grave harder.
yes, he didn't like to repeat it for him after his death. That's why he cut his very name very deep. Nobody could forget the names, like what he used to do. Okay, so this is Ramses II. All the pictures here, Ramses II in the right, in front of the gods. Horus, Amun Re, the god of fertility, and the cartouches, his birth name and coronation name. Birth name and coronation repeated many times. Okay?
Smart guy.
So now I think you got the idea. Anything cut very deep, Ramses II.
Ramses, right.
By the way, we have thousands of tourists now. If you ask anybody, those tourists, if you could do a difference between what is birth name, what is coronation name, I can pay $1 million because you know it's like this.
Yes.
They take like 10, 15 minutes inside the temple when they run.
And afterwards he will be like, oh, you went to Egypt? Yes,
Don't
I
forget,
did.
don't
Did you learn
forget.
nothing?
This is the key of life. This is the key of life and happiness. And my you know, one of my studies, I do believe this is Nile Delta. Mediterranean is here. This is the river Nile. And this is Sahara Desert. And this is the Red Sea Desert. So this is a representation of the land of Egypt. That's why you find the king all the time holding the key of life. He would like to say, I control all Egypt. And this is very important.
I'm the boss.
Awful manicure, I cannot touch it.
I know, but you know, it's very important to know those small details about, to understand it. Very important to read about stories. This is a healing. And I will tell you the story because you have a lovely story.
Oh, nice. Yes.
You see the water. I don't see anybody swimming now.
This is the top. The top of the broken obelisk of Queen Hatshepsut. You remember hot chicken soup?
Yeah.
And all the time you'll find Hatshepsut like a man
Yes.
as a woman.
There.
This is unusual. And she is kneeling in front of Amun Ra. And Amun Ra is blessing her, accepted her
As the king.
as a king. And now she as a king here. Double crown and the full spear. How many cartouches here? Female. One. That is one cartouche. But look here. She got two cartouches. One. And that is the second. And that is the top was covered with electrum. 80% gold and 20% silver. But everything looted in ancient times.
Why this one survived the revenge of their stepfather?
Because they are in the top of the obelisk. He couldn't reach it. But I told you he didn't erase here, but he covered up. This is very times.
3 wishes?
Whatever you like. 100 of wishes if you like, and 3 times walking.
I'll be right back.
Open-ended wishes. Infinity. Okay, let's walk around. 3 times. Okay, guys. Count it clockwise. Okay. I'm thinking the upside the infinity symbol. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, 3.
Ja, immerhin. Fast keine Leute.
I want to take a swim. It'll be so nice. I can just jump in there.
Sacred crocodiles will get you.
Where's our fearless leader?
Come on here.
Also, this is Amun Re, and also, and this is Ramses II. This is the tree of life. Did you see the tree of life in Papyrus, Dr. Papyrus Institute? This is the most famous piece.
So that's Ramses II?
Yeah, Ramses II. And look, Tut, the god of knowledge and records, like Ibis Fair, he's writing his name in one of the leaves. That is the coronation leaf. And look at the colors in the top. Those are the original colors. Everything was colored like those colors in ancient times.
Must have been like, wow.
Wait, so this one is another
Tut,
god?
that is God Tut. He
T-O-T, like a wolf.
T-H-O-T-H, ibis. You know ibis bird? Ibis. That
Ibis?
helps
Yes,
farmers
yes,
to collect worms from the land.
Yes.
That is ibis. We call it the god of wisdom, the god of knowledge, the god of records. That is the one who taught everybody how to read and write hieroglyphic in ancient times.
Tut.
Tut. Tut
It
or
looks like
Thus-
a wolf.
No, like ibis, like a bird.
Oh,
Look,
okay,
look at the
okay,
top.
okay,
That is
okay,
in the top in the last. You see?
Oh, okay.
He-
Oh, but there are ones that look like
No, that
like-
is Jackal, the god of mummification.
Okay.
The Jackal, the god of mummification, the god that he used to build before mummifying the body. And this is one of the most important pieces, I think, you have to get in Papyrus, the final judgment, when they weigh the heart against the feather.
Okay.
I will tell you the story, because it's a long story.
So the guy and the bush, whatever, that's Ramses.
Ramses II.
Okay.
You see his 2 cartouches in the top.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That isn't a bush, this is a tree of life.
Yeah, true.
And tree of life. Okay.
So it's hot. Oh.